They try and run for the first down with Jones. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
14 yards.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 14-7 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the give, it's Jones. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 20, here's second down and 5. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first and goal.
Here we go. Viking 18. Go.
Now McCarthy. That one taken in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Remigio now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Yellow.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
A gain of 2.
Mahomes now on second down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Price now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hopkinson. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Up to throw is McCarthy. On the move left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
They'll run. This is Mason. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
A gain of 4 yards.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. That is George Karlaftis getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be third and a mile. On the ground is Mason. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Now he'll work his way out right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
And after that last score, they want it back right away. A rare first half onside kick. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Will Reichard to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Easy. Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's complete left side to Worthy. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon.
The Chiefs will set up.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be caught. And he's not going to make it into the end zone. However, there is a flag down. So let's see what that's all about. And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead.
Vikings 17.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Rice now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
Hey, 57, caller. Right on, Easton. Right on.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Rocco 80. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
10 at the 48-yard line.
A run. And here's Mason. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground.
3rd and short. You think this ball's expected to come out quick, but when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd
down.
7.
They need 7.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready. 19, Tiger.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, here's 2nd and 7. On the run, Jones begins this 4th quarter. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
9 yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Here's 2nd and 2.
at the 17-yard line.
Come on, set.
To throw is McCarthy. A short one taken by Hopkinson. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A run, it's Jones. And he's into the end zone yet again. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Vikings 25.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
In this situation, Mike, the kicker has a few options. He's looking. Is there a hole in the recovery unit? If there is, that's where the ball's going to go. But he can go high hop, he can go bunt, or he could try to just hit a line drive and hope for a deflection and let his guys go chase down the ball.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will score again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Kansas City.
Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
For the 2-point conversion.
Hey, yo, hey, go gun. Outside.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Vikings 25. Harrison
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Price now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now McCarthy. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
42. Vikings 31. Will Reichard the kickoff.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Remigio now on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Hey, 15. Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down. A 28-yard gain.
Yellow.
First down, Kansas
From the
City.
shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the goal line and in.
Complete to
Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
For Kansas City.
Price now to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yeah, really I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison.
On first down, here's McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Past the 45. Aaron Jones. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Great job here by the front line of the return unit, Mike. So often you see as the kicker approaches the ball, they start running backwards to get to their spot to set up the return. That's what the kicking unit's trying to take advantage of. These guys stayed home, they saw the ball kicked, and recovered it.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Price now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up. Not fun here. Third and a lot. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Attack, attack! Yellow.
They put Kelsey in motion. He'll get this complete to Worthy.
Mahomes pass. Complete to number 1, Xavier Worthy. 10 yards on the
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
at the Vikings 18-yard line.
Patrick to throw. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Butker now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are going to extend their lead.
Chiefs 64, Vikings 39.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Price now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will.
Here we go. One final play. Out to his right. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Makes the score. Chiefs 64, Vikings 47.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up